So we're still on the Wikipedia article about cultural appropriation. And we just talked about the fact that some people are saying that the concept of cultural appropriation isn't necessarily always a bad thing. Or sometimes people say it's a bad thing, but there are maybe times where what somebody is doing isn't cultural appropriation, but rather being inspired by another culture or simply trying to learn about another culture. I just want to scroll down quickly to this overview and talk about a couple of sentences. Cultural appropriation can involve the use of ideas, symbols, artifacts, or other aspects of human made visual or non visual culture. As a concept that is controversial in some applications, the propriety of cultural appropriation has been the subject of much debate. Opponents of cultural appropriation view many instances as wrongful appropriation when the subject culture is a minority culture or is subordinated in social, political, economic, or military status to the dominant culture, or when there are other issues involved, such as a history of ethnic or racial conflict. So, what that's saying is that this idea of cultural appropriation is still debated. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it a real thing? But that people are saying that when you think about what cultural appropriation means, it can be very wrong if you are talking about a dominant, powerful culture taking from a less powerful, smaller culture, or if you're talking about a group of people taking from another group of people that have experienced a lot of struggle, even if that struggle was in the past. So, this is where you can continue to try to read this article. But if you go back to our worksheet, what I want you now to do is to think about what I just read. Is cultural appropriation good, bad? Is it even a real thing? I want to know your thoughts and opinions here. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to type your thoughts and opinions in your worksheet right here. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to this cultural appropriation guide for creators and designers, and that will be in the next video.